From the heart of the Lowcountry, where the moss hangs low and the vibes get weird after dark. It's just Brian and Gina, unfiltered, unhinged, and probably a little too honest for daytime. No script, no guests. Just laughs, rants, and whatever else slips out after sunset. Broadcasting from the Coastal Solutions Media Studios in Hardyville, South Carolina. This is Lowcountry Unscripted After Dark.
Hey, what is going on, Lowcountry? Welcome back to Lowcountry's Unscripted After Dark edition. My name is Brian. We got a lot of interesting things to go over with you tonight. Gina, go ahead. Tell them something they didn't already know.
What's up, Lowcountry? It's a little rainy out there this evening. So
Yeah.
apparently it's going to keep on going through the weekend, and we're going to get some intense flooding in certain areas. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, like usual. Want everybody to be safe.
Yeah, I just opened the door, and the first thing I heard was just, it's just coming down like a cow pissing on a flat rock out there.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So anyways, we did just have Hurricane Erin pass by us, and
what I find hysterical is many people that are like, is it impacting you? Did you feel it? And I'm like, no.
But I'll tell you, somebody who went swimming in the ocean might have felt it.
Oh no, the ocean you could tell, but
It looked pretty rough in Florida.
Weather-wise, it was just it was bright and sunny the last couple of days. And then all of a sudden it just went cloudy again. But this is the outskirts of it. It always happens that way.
And it's far off. It's now post-tropical depression, Erin. So
and there's a cold front that is lingering over the Charleston, Savannah, Hilton Head area. So it is a little bit cooler seasonably, which is fine for anybody that lives down here right now. We're like, fine, give us a little bit of cool temperatures for a few days.
I could have done some work outside today, I think.
It was nice.
So I tried.
It was nice to be outside and not sweat to death.
Yeah.
But
were you outside? You work inside.
I still have to walk like half a mile in my car.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see now that you show up to work and then you leave work like 2 minutes later. Is that what you're doing? You're going to drive to the next spot?
Yeah.
Man. And then, yeah. Wow.
Circle around.
So what else is going on? Looks like we got some flash flooding.
Yeah. As we typically tell people, there are certain areas that, even driving home today, I noticed like there's parts of 278 that get like really, really flooded really fast, especially with the intense rain that we get.
Always right there, the ramp at 170 and 278 eastbound.
Yeah, that sometimes they close that down.
Yeah, they did the other day.
Yep, because it's just not good. And, the low-lying areas, we are in the low country, but there are certain areas that get flooded like right away. So people just need to be really cautious. Maybe not travel if they don't need to when it rains that heavily. Obviously,
don't use your four ways. That's what she's trying to say. Don't. She's trying to say, please turn your four ways off, people.
Yeah.
That is such a
keep your headlights on.
You're a bigger hazard with those four ways on. It's, oh my gosh.
Happened to me the other day.
You've had to have been driving behind some other jerk that's got their four ways on, and you've been like, man, I can't see. Well, that's the same for everybody else. So think about other people, not just yourself. Nobody cares. Everybody's driving in the rain. We get it. You don't have to put your four ways on. That's all I'm saying.
No,
just turn your wipers on and keep your head
on.
Turn your wipers on. Keep your head going forward. Keep your head on a swivel and keep driving.
And for those people that don't turn their headlights on when it's driving or when they're driving, like, what are you doing?
If you need to have your emergency flashers on,
then
you shouldn't be driving during an emergency. That's what I'm saying. Bottom line.
Yep.
But people do it here all the time. And then they don't turn their four ways off. In some cars, when you put a turn signal on, it does not kick the four ways off to indicate your turn signal. So keep that in mind too. Know your vehicle, because some of them, the four ways just keep flashing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can tell you, and that's how it is on big trucks. However, when you turn on your turn signal, there's a manual Yeah, manual device that automatically shuts them off. But these newer trucks nowadays, I don't know about that. Mine did.
Anyway,
Anyhow, so moving along. I mean, yeah, the roads are they're gonna flood. It's still raining outside. The grass is gonna grow 5 times faster,
yep,
like it has this year. I mean, our grass looks good, but man, we've gotten so much rain. You gotta cut it just about
like
every
every
other
other
day.
day. But
Yeah.
you can't if it keeps raining like this. You really just have to let you can't when it's that wet. You can't do anything with it. So
Speaking of landscaping, we've got some going on outside thanks to Garden of Eden
mhm.
landscape and hardscape design. And
Thank you, Nathan.
yeah, since we bought this house, the shrubbery, the greenery has been extremely overgrown. And so they took a chainsaw to the place today.
Not not that we didn't try to keep up with it. It's just it's a lot
Look, when
for
the bush grows
normal
over the
people.
house and you need an extension ladder to get up there to trim it, no, it's not happening. Not here.
Normal humans can't maintain our property like
Plus, you
that.
couldn't see out the window in the guest bedroom. It was just one big bush. That was the bush. That was the bush. It was like 7 feet over the house.
Well,
But
it
say
is
la
what it
vie.
is. Bye-bye.
They're gone now, I think.
I still haven't. I've even. It was raining so hard I couldn't even go outside to see
Yeah,
what he did. I'll
I
look
haven't been.
tomorrow.
I haven't been out much. I just seen what was out
I
there.
knew he was coming today, though. Thank you, Nathan, for
Yeah,
coming.
yeah. I took some drone videos, so that's what I guess that's what I've seen.
Excellent.
Yeah. And so, and hey, I want to put this out there, but today marks uh, a monument for the Lowcountry Unscripted podcast when it comes to our YouTube channel. So today was the day that I got a notification that said you have hit 100 subscribers. So, and on YouTube, that's not sometimes the easiest thing to do, where you don't have friends and you can share this and that. So, and we're actually now at 101. So, and it keeps
We're
ticking up. So
we're
we're gonna
still
keep.
relatively new. So I mean, 100
We're
for us that's a lot.
we're still not 2 months into it. We're not, and we're not even close. We still
No.
got 2 more weeks. We're 6 weeks into it. And thank you for all the overwhelming support. We've got quite the following on some other socials. They're all building up, and what it takes is you guys want content and more content. It seems like so. We're gonna keep pushing it out. Gina's got some vacation coming up here, and we're gonna put our nose to the grindstone and get some things filmed. So
And I'm also going to rest a little as well. Don't worry, Low Country. I need
yeah,
it.
she get a little bit. She
I
rests
burned
up
I
a bit.
burned myself out this past few weeks.
Mhm. So, and I will announce too that it should be this Sunday. You'll see the Lowcountry Unscripted Studio on Crime Fix on Law and Crime with Ann Jeanette Levy and her two guests, Ron and Beth Egner. And a little more news on that. They will be filming with us starting here this weekend. And we are going to film an entire series on Jillian's story. So we're going to have everybody from her friends to her roommate to the paramedic that was first on scene to the defendant, the suspect, John Patrick Shea, his roommate at the time. About the only person that we're not having on the show is that jerk. So it's going to be a good little series, and then we're going to release it, and so everybody knows what happened to Jillian and why Jillian's foundation is so important to us. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so Jillian's love lives on. Some more news. If you visit our website, www.lowcountryunscripted.com, and you're going to notice it's gotten a massive refresh, but there is a big button right on the homepage. That is a direct link to Jillian's official foundation. So you can make donations there. It is legitimate. I can tell you that it is not a scam. And so for those of you out there who want to donate, just head straight to our website, lowcountryunscripted.com, and there's a button there, and we thank you in advance. There's
Absolutely.
also, by the way, if you are enjoying the Low Country Unscripted podcast, I have put a donation tab at the top of our website, and we do greatly appreciate anybody who would like to donate to the podcast so that we can keep upgrading and bringing in better guests. But right now, I mean, our studio is exactly, I mean, there's not much more to do. We just need some lighting and a couple mounts, and this place is going to be, it's Nashville ready.
Thanks to our good sponsors. We have good ones.
Yep. Our good sponsors, our good service people, our contractors, our Henry doing the paint, and Jorge stepping up and helping us with some chairs before the Anjanette Levy interview. So it was all huge.
Absolutely.
And these guys, they don't stop giving either. So,
yeah.
And we've got other ones out there, you know, shout out to Charles Davis, who supports us a lot. And
we're going to have him back on the show very soon because we have a new episode that we've already talked about for him.
Yeah. Tell him what that is.
No, I'm going to keep it a surprise. I like to surprise people.
Oh, it's something to tease them. So it's going to be on senior like identity fraud for those of you who live in Sun City, or you don't have to live in Sun City. You're just, you know,
it's seniors.
You're getting older, and no offense, but you know, people try to take advantage of you because you know, you're not as sharp as you were when you were 25, and that's crappy, and it happens out there more than probably any other identity fraud, I would think, just because of the soft target. So,
it's just easy to do.
Yeah.
I mean, they look at how many scams you get sent all the time. I mean, the stupid text scams that they send us all the time. You have to like double check it and look at it.
Hey, and now I'm going to bring one up. Here's one you got to look out for. So AI is so good now with the voice cloning and all that stuff. If you get a call from your daughter asking for your bank account number, your routing number, because she's in trouble and she needs money, hang up. Or what I recommend is that you, with your children, you know, your 40-something-year-old children, is that you come up with a safe word. And you come up with a keyword that if somebody calls your elderly parents and says that they are you, and I can tell you from being an AI expert, I can clone somebody's voice if I have 10 seconds of them talking. That's it. And then they're going to go and make a phone call to your parents, and it's going to be text to speech. And it's going to sound like you and asking for bank account information to get you out of trouble. And once that's gone, it's gone. So
we'll talk more about that with Charles.
Yeah, we're going to, it's an interesting topic, and I think he knows a lot about it. He knows a lot about everything. And, you know, true. He lives with that, you know, he lives amongst the community, and I'm sure he sees it a lot, and that's why he wants to bring awareness to it. So we're excited about that.
We are. I'm always excited when Charles comes on the show. I like talking to Charles. What else do we have to talk about?
Well, we've also got Ryan Easterling. He's going to be in from Stroll Berkeley Hall. So he's going to come in just like Charles came in and talked about Margaritaville. You're going to get Ryan Easterling. And if you don't know what Stroll is the magazine for the residents inside of Berkeley Hall. And they've also got one in Colton River. And it's a resident-driven publication. So the residents write the articles, the blogs, you know, all that stuff. And then they have a trusted list of service providers that advertise inside said magazine. And I think it comes out once a month. And so that kind of system, you know, that kind of delivery of print media is still alive. It still works. It works in Sun City. They've got a publication. So the Stroll has done it now in these more upscale neighborhoods, and Berkeley Hall and Culleton River have them. So we will see him coming up soon, I guess.
Tuesday.
We got him on, so you'll see him on Wednesday more than likely. Like I said, we got Ron and Beth. We've got, I know Cassandra and Atia are supposed to be scheduling with you. I'm going to be getting a hold of the Indulgent Islander, Mr. DeSimone himself. We are also in talks with the Curry family of brands. I called them out, and didn't take long. Like most of these people, I think they want to get out. They want the community resource. They want to be heard. They want their story to be told because nobody else has ever asked them. And it is a huge part of the success around this area is the stories that people have, building businesses, building communities, building relationships, and succeeding. And we want to get that information, share it with you, so maybe that something may resonate and help you along your way.
Let's do it.
You got anything else over there?
Well, there was a viral video that went around. I saw it today, actually, and I think I sent it to you and like 4 other people because I found it hysterical and also weird that there was a alligator swimming amongst sharks today over at Skull Creek Boathouse dockside area. Got it on video. It was the weirdest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, appeared to be 1 or 2 lemon sharks, and they were just chilling out with an alligator.
Frolicking with the alligator.
Didn't really care. I mean, those lemon sharks aren't they're not overly aggressive. So
it was just weird to see.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so weird because I mean, did you see the video last week of the alligator swimming on the beach down in Sea Pines? So I mean,
don't like seeing that.
even though they're in brackish water, they're in the creek, river, whatever. I mean, then they get over into the ocean. It's another, that's a whole nother.
Another reason I don't want to go in the ocean.
But you don't find these sharks swimming up into the freshwater tributaries and stuff that like the dolphin did. They're lucky. So
yep.
Yeah, lucky swam over there into folks over there in Hampton Lakes.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Seems like that's a trek, but I don't know. I don't, Anyhow, moving right along.
Yep.
Down in Savannah and in Riceboro, we have a situation when it comes to employment and a large company that I want to believe they have one of the signs that when you drive into the airport, and this is International Paper we discussed. And International Paper's paper mill, they're off of 170 when you go over what used to be the Talmadge Bridge, is a big plant. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but they are starting a ramp down and will be closing. The Riceboro plant will close on the 12th and the Savannah plant on the 30th. 1,100 jobs will be lost.
The governor's already made a speech about it.
It might smell better around here because if you've ever been to Savannah and it stinks, the reason it stinks is the pulp from the paper plant. Because if you go down to Brunswick, same thing. Jessup, same thing. So that's just the wind. Whatever ways the wind's blowing from the plant, that's what you're smelling is the pulp. And so anyways, that's going to be not so good. And I know that all of those plants have struggled here recently with some safety concerns, but I guess International Paper is putting their strategic restructuring towards different products in the sector. And hey, these kinds of things happen. And fortunately for this area, we've got a shitload of development going on. So I would have to say that right now, hopefully we're creating as many jobs as we're losing. Most of the time we're just creating them. And I can tell you as a business owner, we can't fill them. And I'm not alone. But at the networking meeting, just about all the time, somebody comes in there and they're like, we're looking for somebody. So we have that. And here's some news. We live here, off the Coastal Solutions Media Studios are here in Hardyville, right off of East Argent Boulevard. So, so right across the street, USCB, their basketball coach last week was arrested and for driving under the influence. And yeah, they asked him how many beers he had. How many do you think he had? What do you think he said?
Quite a few.
No, he put a number on it.
5.
4. He had 4 IPAs.
Oh,
and then they asked him on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your level of intoxication? 1 being not so intoxicated, 10 being the worst. And he said 5. So
did they say where they picked him up?
And
where he had been drinking?
Oh, they did. I don't recall. But on the south end, at one of the breweries, it was on the south end.
Like Local Legend?
That was it. Yeah, that's where he was.
That's where I went for my birthday party with my coworkers. Let me tell you, their beer is strong.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It means it's good, but it is strong. Like I could see you getting wasted off of 4 or 5 beers there.
And he doesn't look like a very big guy.
IPAs are strong.
He doesn't look like a very big guy. I looked at him.
And if you haven't eaten, forget it. You're done. That's a long drive home.
Hey, he was honest with him. I give him that. But hey, drunk is drunk, and you know,
Shouldn't be drinking and driving.
shouldn't
dude.
be drinking and driving. So fortunately for him, looks like he's going to keep his job as the USCB basketball coach. So I don't think so. You know, people look.
People make mistakes.
People have misjudgments in life, and I just don't think it's the end of the world. So I'm glad that USCB has their head on straight for this one, and they're going to let him keep his job. And this is kind of an interesting one here. I wonder how it's going to work. But I mean, I know how it's going to work. But there is text to 911. Now this is important. They have launched it. This is only available, and I say only available, and I'm not sure why, but it's only available on Hilton Head Island, nowhere else. So for those of you who live on Hilton Head, you can now text 911, and I don't know, maybe they'll text you back, maybe they'll call you back, and they'll blow your cover. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work, because hey, have your phone on silent if you're in a promiscuous situation, because
A promiscuous situation.
well, you know,
How
if
about
you're
a
locked in the
dangerous
trunk of a
situation?
car, or it could be promiscuous.
Being locked in a trunk is promiscuous.
If you're with Bill Cosby, it's promiscuous.
Isn't he?
He just likes raping people.
No, he's in jail.
Yeah,
Isn't he? He's still in jail, right?
he's dead.
Oh, that's right. He did die.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I can't
Yeah.
keep track of all these people in jail that have gone to jail for bad stuff now. Seems like they just keep on going.
so
Well, I guess we'll see how that turns out.
yeah, and so
It must be like a test thing that they're doing. They're testing it.
can you imagine though with Bill Cosby
No.
just waking up?
No.
Got a couple.
No.
He just drugged you.
No. I'm going to steamroll right over. I'm going to steamroll right over you right now. Have you noticed there's anything different behind me, Brian?
Oh yeah. Huh. Well, see, Lowcountry, because I had to make mention of the fact that she blew it out of the water and said, "My favorite holiday is Halloween. It means so much to me." And she tells the story so well.
Well, it bothered you
And
so
so
much.
all of her toys and trinkets for Halloween were on the top shelves up there. And I mean, I didn't care. But now if you look behind her, ladies and gentlemen, she has brought down her priceless Mackenzie Childs pumpkins that after this season will be for sale to the lowest bidder. So
That's not
that's
Brian.
news. We're gonna auction them off, we're gonna give them to charity.
No,
Probably
we're
Jillian's
not.
love. Yeah.
No,
I know. Well, hey,
auctioning my
here's
pumpkins off.
one thing we are auctioning off. I will drop this one. For those of you out there who are Captain Chip Micah Love fans, who's going to be on here shortly, here coming up in September. Totally stoked about that, because I honestly, we've got about 5 or 6 of them scheduled with him, and I mean, I don't have to come up with stuff to talk about with him. It is he's got a lot of things to discuss, and I can say that there was a ton of positive feedback from the last one. Chip used to receive a ton of hate mail, and people have reached back out to him and said, "Hey, now that we know you're out there for conservation, and you're not out there just chumming sharks into the beach during November, December, and January," which none of you are there, anyways.
They're there. They just don't swim in
Yeah,
it.
and I think they thought he was out there, out there Brody style, killing these things. I think maybe they thought his maybe he's got a device. No, he actually puts them in by hand. But the bottom line is he's out there for conservation. We wanted the public to know that. We wanted the locals to know that. And we're going to continue letting him tell his absolutely legendary story
It's going to be
of
epic.
where he started and how he got to where he's at. And it's just awesome. So I can't wait for that. But we will be auctioning off a signed Captain Chip Michael Love. We'll probably be doing more than one, probably 2 or 3 Lowcountry Unscripted podcast shirts. And all of that money will be going towards the Jillian Love Lives On Foundation. So excited to announce that.
Anything else in our house that you feel like auctioning off today?
Whatever I can find.
Okay. Can we auction you off next?
No.
Lowest bidder. Here we go. 1, 2,
We're going to
3.
be here all night
Go.
with hands going up. Hey, about $5, $7.5. I got a $7.5. Now I'm bidding a 10. I got a 10 and a 10 and a 12.5. Now 12.5. Now 15. It's like tennis.
You're an amazing human, Brian.
Okay, no. It's not really that good,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not bad. Anyways, I will say that we reported on what I called a shrimp debacle that was going on up in the Charleston area. Well, we have some more shrimp news here in the Lowcountry that we need to discuss, because if
Not with
you
the
have
restaurants.
purchased any great value shrimp recently
From Walmart.
that's where great value is, for those of you who may not know. Anyhow, so if you have these frozen shrimp, they first of all, they're from Indonesia. Surprise, surprise. And they have a radioactive substance in them. And so,
Awesome.
yeah,
You
it's
just can't
you know,
make this stuff up sometimes.
and I can tell you what it is. I don't remember it at the moment.
So they've recalled the shrimp.
They have recalled the shrimp.
So y'all just don't buy your shrimp from Walmart right now.
Well, they pulled it off the shelf, so it's
Still.
it's just the Great Value brand has been, and it came in through apparently the LA port, Houston, Miami, and Savannah. That's it. So I say that's it. That's 4 of our 5 major ports in this country. So, and Walmart has a big they bring a lot in through Savannah. They still have containers sitting at the Statesboro Airport, and I bet you it's full of technology that is outdated by now. Because it's been there since COVID. It's been there for 5 years. It's probably like a tube television or something.
A what?
Yeah, 1-ply Kleenex.
1-ply Kleenex.
Stuff like, you know.
Who likes that stuff?
I don't know. Oh, the radioactive shrimp. Here we go. It was CS 137.
Nobody knows what that is.
That is cesium 137. That's cesium. Look, they have scanners for this stuff at the port when you drive out of there. So I'm guessing that maybe if I'm saying some things slip through, but the fable is that if you have an X-ray that day and you're a driver and you try to go through these things, like an X-ray, you get minimal exposure of radiation. Plus, you're wearing a lead suit or whatever they put over you, a smock, and so there's very small levels of radiation that are transported. But this is, if in this shrimp, they're reading. I mean, these things are in they're in frozen containers. There's an insulated wall. It is like 4 inches thick, and these scanners can read through it. I've been stopped many times in them, and just for the littlest, most sensitive stuff, and then they just, all right, see you later.
So this just gives us all a good thought process on just buying local shrimp from like places that are really local. Bluffton Oyster Company.
There's going to be a push. I think this is going to be a topic that gets talked about more and more. There's a lot of shrimp eaters around here. I don't think there's a restaurant around here that doesn't, except for the fast food, that doesn't offer a shrimp dish.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
I mean, Ralphie's down in Ridgeland. Great shrimp dish. I think he's got a great shrimp scampi down there.
They have, shout out to them, because Joel has been posting some really awesome pictures of his food lately on his Facebook page. Mm-hmm. Man, that food looks good.
Yeah. If you have not been down there, it's Joel's Pizzeria. It's in Riverwalk off 170.
Joel's owner.
If you have not been there yet, you are not wasting your time going there. Let him know we sent you. He'll take care of you. Trust me. I promise you, he'll treat you like family.
With updated artwork on the walls too.
Pretty cool. An updated mural.
Pretty cool.
Yep. And there's something else that I wanted to talk about because, well, I talked to John today, and he was very nice to get on our neighborhood Facebook page, or maybe it wasn't. He just posted on his personal page. I went over and did some videos for him and mapping.
He did tag us.
Yes, and he tagged my business. And so I don't think that those of you out there, and I know some of you have followed our podcast page and then you've meandered your way, snooping on Facebook over to Coastal Solutions Media. And so I just want to talk briefly about what Coastal Solutions Media is and what it does. So, Gina, you want to say a couple things on what Coastal Solutions Media is and what it does?
Well, I mean, that's what started all of this was that's your brand, that's your company.
Yeah, so it's a digital
AI
marketing
digital
agency.
marketing.
I wouldn't say it completely started like that, but for the most part, I mean, that's where
No.
that
I'm
was the
saying
end game.
that's what began your whole process.
Yeah. So it's Coastal Solutions Media is, only a year and a half old or something. So, um, it, and so we have a vast variety of things that take place here, but we are able to offer digital marketing solutions to the small and medium business at a little bit of a reduced cost because it all happens under one roof. We shoot it, we create it, we edit it, and it's all forms of media and data collection. So, for example, I did, a digital surface model in a 3D OBJ for John because he was they're going to be using easement. But anyhow, for people that live on the water for erosion studies, look, this is a protection for you. Having one of these done is proof to your insurance company that your house was maintained to a certain level, a certain degree prior to the storm. Because a lot of times they'll come after you and say, "Oh, no, this wasn't this and this wasn't that, so we're not going to cover it." And you can go, not so fast. I've got a geolocated map and model and digital service model that says otherwise, and it's accurate to less than, we're supposed to say between 1 and 3 centimeters. But I can tell you this report came out like 0.91. So that's great. So for those of you out there interested in that, we do mapping, modeling. We also, everything from that to lost pet search and rescue.
That's true. You have a very awesome thermal drone.
Yeah. So we have a thermal drone. Look at the only thing I can't fly in is closed airspace and the rain. There are some drones that can do this and fly in the rain. I do not have said vehicle, so I cannot fly in the rain. I can fly, however, in a gale force wind. So not that I wouldn't be, but I think, that's a benefit because here coastally, you just never know when you're going to get a gust. So
you never know when your pet's going to run away.
Yeah. And these, let me tell you, I can see them and I can see them from a distance and they're blaring out. And then it's got, 129 times zoom with a spotlight that's gimbal rotated on it. So it's pretty cool. So if you ever lose your pet, give us a call, reach out to us. We're on all the pet pages. We are there certified. We're a dedicated service provider for drone search and rescue, or pet search and rescue by drone. So I'm certified pet search and rescue by drone association for search and rescue. So give us a call. Mm-hmm. Also, it's full service media and content creation. As you can see, we have a studio. This studio is transformable to anybody's business. The walls are black. These signs, they're hung up with fishing line. So they come down fast. They've hung up with fishing line so you can't see the chains anymore.
You're giving away all of our secrets to our decor.
Well, it's just common sense, I hope. But anyhow, it does look a whole lot better. And so, somebody can come in here with their sign, or in post-production, I can put the signs on the wall, or however they want the studio set up. We've got a love seat set up. We've got the 2 chairs. We've got, we can do a round table session. So there is that. You can do client testimonials, educational videos, stuff to build your digital footprint. Because for those of you who own small to medium businesses, let me have a talk with you. If you are still advertising your business with print media, you better move over. If you're still using search engine optimization, you better figure out what JSON schema is, because the age of AI, it's not coming. It's here. Google announced this about 3 or 4 months ago, and now you will see that their search bar is driven by Gemini. And AI does not talk with search engine optimization. It doesn't understand it because it's just random words in different orders. It understands plain English or plain language. So that anybody who's got a website out there, you're going to need to do a little bit of, or your web developer is going to need to do a little bit of back end work. And a lot of them around here don't know how to do it. So give us a call if you want help with that. We do like full scale videography, photography. I don't care for doing photography that much. I just dropped Adobe because it was $130 a month that I just didn't use. Um, so like I said, full recording studio. You want your own podcast? We'll film the podcast. You want to film it twice a week? Knock yourself out. We've got packages. We've got anywhere from business builder packages to enterprise level packages, where you film a podcast once every other week, and you get like 400 branded videos a year, and we're pretty much your exclusive concierge. If you're interested in that, let us know. And aside from that, you're seeing it, you're looking at it. We're going to put whenever I'm not working with my media consulting customers, it's right here in the studio, and I can tell you that I probably work somewhere between 100 and 115 hours a week. So I don't know, it's a lot. That's all there is to say. But I enjoy every second of it. Mainly because of the feedback the Low Country's given us. People are enjoying this. That makes puts so much joy inside of me, and so glad that we could be here for you. I think I touched on everything that we do. There's a lot. I work a lot with AI. AI movie production now is kind of the push of the future. So if you need realism, we got you. If you need AI to really turn the game up and get the interest, look, it just depends on what your target market is, and what we have to do, who we have to hit, and what kind of media we've got to put out there. But if you don't have a digital footprint, which means if you take your business name, give it to AI, and say, or just take your niche. So if you're a roofer, ask AI, who are the top 25 roofers in Beaver County? And if you're not in the top 5 to 7, you need to be worried. Top 5, really. I know who the top 5 are, and I know that in that particular niche, and I know that they all have AI developers. But I can tell you they're AI developers. I also know this, they're in Bangladesh. So I think there's some risk to that if you want to take it. It's just cheap. I think they charge $375 a month for the life of the loan, however long that is. I don't know how long the Bangladeshis keep you around for your JSON schema. I can tell you it only takes about 6 hours to build out. But then there's just a little bit of maintenance after that. It depends on how much you change your website. So aside from that, no more on Coastal Solutions Media because I don't like talking about myself, but I did want to put out there because John made mention of it that maybe people just didn't know what was going on over here. So I want to make sure that if any of you out there are in need of marketing services, my name speaks for itself. You can ask my clients, and I'm not afraid to call them all out. There's Shelly Elliott. There's David Lopez with Father Nature. Jose Campos with Island Spray Foam. Hilton Head Home Builders Inc. I could keep going on, but Jorge Campos. And then you can just look at our reviews, take a look at my work online. I'm at www.coastalsolutionsmedia.com. I have some pieces on there. My focus right now is getting this podcast running, which we're pretty much it's rocking and rolling now. So I can back off of that. I've updated all of our socials, so everything's with our new branding kits. So you guys can go check that out. We've got some new merch coming in. So I will say this: if you do go and look at the artwork that is on the YouTube, the YouTube banner and our buttons and our profile pictures, that's what we have coming in early next week, along with a ton of shirts. And we should have them done the day they come in or the next day. So get ready. If you're interested in any merch, we'll be ready for you shortly. So, and I want to say, it seems like there was something else I wanted to say on here, and it's almost like I forget sometimes. All the time I have something, but
that's true. The wheels are always turning, aren't they?
Yeah. So, but so I guess I don't have anything. But what about you,
Gina? Please, if you have anything else, please report it now so we can let these people go to bed.
Does that mean I get to go to bed too?
Are you gonna sleep with your pumpkins?
No,
you brought them down.
You
brought them down from their cage up there. I figured maybe you'd take them in and sleep with them.
No, I'm gonna sleep with the dog like I normally do.
The dog doesn't sleep with you though.
Yes, she does. She sleeps at the end. She sleeps with her head on my leg.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
That's because she's 80 pounds. So where are her legs going to go? They're not by me because I'll put my legs on top of hers and she does not like that.
Oh, no. I either get, she's like a toddler. I either get a foot that kicks me because she has puppy dreams. So she'll like, do the like twitch kick. Or her head is like on my hip or my leg because I turn sideways. Usually I have to shift her into the middle of the bed. Yeah. It's just the trials and tribulations of having a giant dog who thinks she's small.
Well, Low Country, we'll probably bid you adieu with this one tonight instead of Reggae Island. I think I switch it up a little bit. So
Brian loves his whistling.
I like my Reggae Island too. I really do.
It's nice to mix it up once in a while.
Yeah. Hey, so let's talk about what's coming up, and it's big. So what we're doing in the next 5 days is we're just interview after interview. It's going to be the Lowcountry Unscripted Stories that built the Lowcountry. And get ready, Ron and Beth Agner. We're going to have the Indulgent Islander. I'm going to be reaching out to you. Hopefully you're available sometime between now and Wednesday. We're going to get them in the studio. We are working with the Curry family of brands. We're ready for you boys, you 3 boys, and your hey, the whole family. But hey, we can only take 2 at a time this at the moment.
And Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah. Oh, and I haven't forgotten anybody. Yeah. So Ryan Easterling from Stroll Berkeley Hall, he's going to come in and tell you about Berkeley Hall for those of you who haven't been behind their gates. And it's not easy getting in and out of these communities, or
Beautiful
at least
homes.
getting access. It's absolutely gorgeous in there. The golf course is pristine. And so, geez, now I believe I'm probably missing a few. Oh, Cassandra Lopez, and Atia. You guys from Brooms and Roses Cleaning Service. Listen, they are the sharpest cleaning service in the Lowcountry. If you don't believe me, take a look at their client testimonials, and you're going to find out what Coastal Solutions Media did to rebrand Brooms and Roses. And
really excited. They're coming to clean. Well, they're not, but their team is coming to clean on Wednesday also.
Yeah, and they're super busy now. So thanks to a lot of the people that have helped out in that mission. But we got that striking off and going. So yeah. Feel free to call Cassandra anytime. She is a great person. She would love to talk to you. And if you need your house clean, she can even quote you over the phone, I do believe now, because we have built her an AI system to do that. So
she's wonderful.
Yeah, we're super excited about that. Hopefully we can tease Henry. Henry Ketapon, you're being called out. You and Field and Finn, your buddy from Field and Finn. I want you guys in here. We want to hear about your hunting. What's the word I want to use?
Fishing, hunting,
yeah,
outdoor stuff.
Your adventures. Yeah, your outdoor adventures, whether it be in the field or on the boat out there in the ocean. So listen, Low Country, you keep building, keep dreaming, keep writing your story, and we're going to see you very soon here on the Low Country Unscripted Stories that built the Low Country. Say goodnight, Tina.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Have a good night.